Hey Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. This is going to be your Case of the Ex, Will We Reconcile reading. This is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with every Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. If it does resonate with you, wonderful. But if it doesn't, please feel free to check out your moon, rising, or Venus sign. And I will leave a timestamp in the comment section for when each reading begins. I've already pre-shuffled for each sign. I just need to cut the deck, so let's get started with Cancers. Hey, lovely Cancers. Let's get started. Clear and concise message for Cancer, please. Will I be reconciling with this person that they're thinking of? Let's go. Okay, Cancer. So, I really feel like this person actually does want a reconciliation with you. They do want it. I feel like there's some challenges with that though, because the way they feel is the Ten of Wands. So I feel like this person feels like they're stuck between a rock and a hard place. I feel like this person feels like they put themselves at a disadvantage when it comes to possibly reconciling with this Ten of Wands energy. They're carrying a lot. If it's not that they may have a lot on their plate right now, but one of the things that's on their plate is the thought of reconciling, especially with this Three of Cups energy showing up here as the root. They do feel like, I feel like this person just feels like reconciliation would be difficult. That's how I feel. This Ten of Wands energy, especially with this Three of Cups here, the desire for reconciliation is there, but they feel like it would be very difficult. It would be a very arduous process for them to get to the point where they could make this reconciliation actually happen. And I feel like they've got some doubts as to whether they could actually do that. With the Magician energy showing up in the challenge position, this is kind of a very depleted energy for me with the Magician showing up here. Like, almost as if this person's power has been taken away, and they feel like, kind of like, Superman with the kryptonite, right? Like, they feel like their ability to manifest this has been completely drained. And I also do feel an energy that from this person where desire could supersede other action here. So as much as they may want something, I feel like they're questioning whether they actually have the ability to actually make it happen. Almost as if they're like, yes, I want this, but I don't know. I don't know if I could make it happen. There's a lot of self-doubt here in this. Their overall energy though is the Ace of Wands. They really want to get this reconciliation going. I can feel that. This person, as far as reconciliation, it's not a lack of desire with this person. It's not. I feel like they're a little bit overwhelmed and they're doubting their own abilities to make this happen. And with that Ace of Wands energy, I feel like you know what it is? I feel like this person, especially in the past, possibly could have given up on the idea of reconciliation, but now there's a fresh new energy coming in, and I feel like they think that they're at a point where they could possibly make this happen. Like, something's happened in this person or in this person's life where they feel like now they could actually, maybe there's a chance. Something's given this person the idea that maybe there's a chance with that Ace of Wands energy to make this reconciliation happen with you. Something's happened. their future action towards you is going to be the Eight of Pentacles. So I do feel like they're going to, it's very difficult to conquer this kind of energy. This is a major, this is a minor arcana. So it's difficult to conquer this kind of self-doubt with this Eight of Pentacles energy, but I feel like they're going to be putting in the work to do so. I feel like their desire itself is going to kind of overwhelm this energy of not knowing which way to go, not knowing how to go about something, not knowing if it's worth the effort. I feel like even though they're not sure if it's worth the effort, they're going to put in some effort towards that with you with the Eight of Pentacles. I will tell you this though, they don't have a lot of faith in this effort, but I do feel like they're going to come towards you and try to put in some work to try to see if this is something that can either be rebuilt or revisited with you, but they're not 100% confident in it. I'll tell you that. So I hope that was helpful and provided a little bit of clarity for you. I'm going to jump to Scorpio now. Let's see what's going on with Scorpio and their ex here. Let's get a clear, concise message for Scorpio. I'll be dealing with a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but clear and concise message for them. Will they be reconciling with this ex? Ooh. Scorpio, you have a spread. Okay, so let's jump into this. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Strong Capricorn energy as well as Gemini energy. Ooh, this person's definitely stuck on you, Scorpio. Definitely. The amount of stuckness in this spread is unreal. Look at this. We've got the way they feel as the Devil, with the root being the Two of Swords and their overall energy being the Five of Cups. They feel like they are inextricably linked to you with this Devil energy. It's very difficult for this person to let you go, Scorpio, because they feel like you've been bonded at such a deep level. They feel tied and they feel bound to you in a way, almost as if there's some kind of addiction here. Strong energy of sexual addiction here. You two had a very strong sexual bond, that's for sure. And it's something that it seems like this person feels like they can't experience with someone else. Even if they've tried, there's something about this that they feel extremely stuck, because their overall energy is the Five of Cups. They're regretting the spilling of those cups, the ending of this connection, because they feel so tied to it. I feel like though that they engage in some very toxic behaviors in this relationship. Especially just looking at your overall spread, there could have been some lying, deceit, some behind the back kind of dealings here, where someone was doing things behind someone's back. And this person could be kind of regretting their toxic behavior with this Five of Cups and this Devil energy, a regret over their misdeeds. And they are not getting over it. With the Two of Swords here, this talks about indecision, but it talks about this is a very stagnant, stuck, immobile energy. And they're stuck in this regret. They're stuck in this connection. And that they can't let go of it right now. Do you see the lack of movement in this spread? I mean, this person has not moved on. If they're trying to portray as though they have, that's a lie. That's definitely a lie. This person has not moved on spiritually, emotionally, whatsoever. Even if you aren't in communication, honestly, especially because I can see that with the Two of Swords, you may not be in communication, or the communication could be very cold, distant, or lacking some kind of depth. But don't be fooled by that. This person, this person is very much so caught up. They're very much so caught up in this connection. It's very difficult for this person to let this connection go. And they're not. Even if they've moved on in the physical, they have not moved on in the spiritual whatsoever. They haven't moved on in their heart, and aspects of their physical, they haven't moved on yet either, because it feels like even if they're with someone else, they crave a physical connection with you strongly. They could be, this is very strong Capricorn energy, they could be dealing with a Capricorn or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here, with this Knight of Pentacles energy being the challenge to reconciliation. There is I feel like the challenge here is the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like this isn't another person that they've tried to move on with. And I feel like that's just a small number of you. That's not most of you. I feel like for most of you, this Knight of Pentacles energy is that they're moving extremely slowly towards this reconciliation. They're in the depths of these emotions and feelings about wanting this reconciliation, but they're not moving towards it right now. I feel like for a lot of you, they're slow playing this reconciliation. Not sure why. This could be a personality trait for them, almost as if their pride's not going to let them kind of rush in quickly. But if you've tried to reconcile in the past and it just didn't go anywhere, I feel like that's a cycle that you guys get into, especially with this Devil energy. There's a cycle that you guys get into. There's something that you've got to change or transform. There's something that's got to evolve. There's got to be an evolution here. And I feel like this person's slow to evolve. This person's very slow to change. And that presents some difficulties in this reconciliation possibility with you. It's not that they don't want it. It's just they're very slow to come around to the idea of letting down their guard, dropping the ego, and admitting what it is that they want. But the action they're going to take towards you is the Lovers. I mean, look at this spread. This is like, wow. This is the energy of two people who will never be able to leave each other alone. Even if both of these people, even if both of you moved on to other relationships, you would never leave each other alone in your hearts and minds. So I feel like you guys need to decide what you want to do here. This person is going to be coming towards you with the Lover's energy, which is a stark contrast to the energy of the Devil energy, but these cards mirror each other, right? They're two sides to a coin. And I feel like this person is going to be coming towards you in a very loving, more positive, more decisive way, because the Lovers talks about making a decision. If there was third party energy here, right? It could be here, especially involving a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. If it's here, I feel like there's this person's going to be making some decisions here because they regret how they've handled the situation. And I feel like they're going to come in and this person just can't leave you alone. And I feel like they're coming to that realization that not only can they not leave you alone, they just don't want to. They want this ultimate partnership, and they know that they can't get that somewhere else. So I do feel like they're coming towards you with that recognition. And I feel like there's a really strong potential to be able to reconcile and heal some things and bring things to a healthier plateau in this connection. So I hope that was helpful. And I'm going to go ahead and move it on to Pisces. Let's see what's going on with Pisces and their ex. Let's see. What's the likelihood of a reconciliation going on with this person? Clear and concise message for Pisces. What's the likelihood? What's going on? Will they reconcile with this person? Here you were in the moon. All right. All right, Pisces. You could have been dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You're dealing with a piece of work here, Pisces. The way your person feels about reconciliation is the Eight of Swords. There's a lot. They're undecided on this. And I'll be honest with you. For some of you, the reason why they are not moving quickly towards a reconciliation right now is a little bit, they still want to run the streets in a way. I'll be honest with you, especially with the Seven of Swords energy is at the root. They haven't gotten all of their sneaky, conniving ways out. They haven't. They're not tired yet. I'll tell you that. They're not tired of the games. They still kind of enjoy them, and they still have this energy like they need. They're still on the hunt. I feel like they still feel like they have needs that need to be fulfilled. They haven't figured out yet that it's internal. They're still trying. They're trying to fill some kind of void internally with external stimuli, and they're still in that energy. That has not changed. So if you've wondered about this person, have they, changed some of their less endearing qualities? Those haven't changed. This person, the way they feel about it is you and this reconciliation, with that being the Eight of Swords energy, being challenged by the Six of Pentacles. I will say this, I feel like they're holding back from reconciling with you because they really don't feel like they can give you what you need or want with the Six of Pentacles showing up here in the challenge position. So I can at least give them credit for that. I feel like although this person definitely has some sneaky, deceptive ways, and if they do come back into your life and want to pursue a reconciliation, it's not going to be completely on the up and up. This person is definitely not someone who's changed their ways. I do feel like they do miss you though with this Eight of Swords energy, but I feel like with the challenge being the Six of Pentacles, this person never really gave you what you wanted. And I don't think this person shows an unwillingness to give. This person could be very, very selfish, very, very self-centered with these cards here. And even though I do feel like they think about you a lot, then it's clear that they do think about wanting to revisit this situation, but it's not with altruistic intention. It's not with your best interests in mind. Right now, their overall energy is the Three of Pentacles, right? And the Three of Pentacles talks about kind of apprenticeship. And you can see in the card, these two people are admiring their mentor because of their knowledge and expertise. And I feel like right now, it's more important for this person to gain acknowledgement, admiration, from those around them, especially if they're kind of dealing with other people. It's more important for them right now. This person is seeking attention here. This person isn't focused on, because you can see there's no cups here. This person isn't focused on emotional connections. They're focused more on physical connections with this Three of Pentacles. Pentacles, stable, practical, of the earth, of this realm. I mean, they're more concerned with the physical connections than they are with anything that's emotional. And though they think of you It's more in the physical sense. It's not in an emotional sense. It's more about what they could possibly gain. I feel like this person does want your attention, but that's self-serving. It's feeding something in them. Now, the action that they're going to take towards you, I've got the King of Wands energy. So I do feel like if this person comes back, which I feel like this is the type of person that does revisit. I mean, you can see this kind of sneaking in and out kind of energy. I feel like they're going to be coming in very passionately and wanting a passionate connection with the King of Wands. The King of Wands is definitely kind of a player energy and can sometimes, it's very sexual in nature. And the King of Wands only commits when he's ready. This person isn't ready to come back into a relationship and be committed and stable and solid. Not this King of Wands, not at this point. Especially with all this energy, I feel like right now, this person clearly is passionate about you, is very drawn to you. And that may be the reason why they kind of reemerge in your life. But it's not going to be to establish something truly solid at this point. So I hope that that was helpful and provided a little bit of clarity for you, and I will talk to you soon.